There comes a time in every man's life when death is knocking at their front door, waiting for you to open the door and let him in. At ROV X, I did exactly that. I opened the door for death and let death in, and proceeded to slap death in the face, knock him down, and piss on his remains because, god damn it, I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Now, a part of me did die that night. The part of me that was not necessarily ready to go back to my old self. But when I laid that new, pristine, damn near flawless version of myself to rest, I realized something. In the middle of that blood war with Virgil Snow, I realized that I was losing focus on what really matters. And what really matters is the security of this industry. What really matters is the unity of this industry. That word. That formerly sacred, now forever tainted word, unity. I said this time a year and a half ago in this very arena at Buckle Up that there were other ways to unite the community. And when I said that, I meant it. The gods must have been listening, because otherwise they wouldn't be back up and running for what seems like the 10,597th time. What's even funnier is that they talk all this jive about positive vibes and zero toxicity. They sing the praises of their little happy, joy community and act as if they're God's gift to CAW when they're still the same classless invalids they've always been from beginning to present time. Oh, if only Alex and Eve could see what their creation is becoming. If they could only see what kind of people that crew is becoming. I'm sure you all remember when I said privately and publicly a while back that too many heads at the helm is bad for business and causes nothing but problems if the head of the table doesn't know how to put his foot down. That's exactly why I respect and appreciate those who do know how to put their foot down and lay down the law, and who aren't weak-minded and easily misled like most people I know of. Most importantly, I respect those who don't make fun of people with mental health issues. I respect those who don't make fun of people who can barely speak English. And most goddamn definitely, I respect, appreciate, commend, and love those who don't make fun of people who have autism. Yeah, that's right. They make fun of people with autism and automatically assume that I have it for standing up for what is right. And they have the audacity to call me pathetic. Nah, son. What's pathetic is making fun of people who have grown up watching your shit. What's pathetic is making a joke about people's disabilities in little secret chats in your Discord server and not taking the time to wonder how you'd feel if the shoe were on the other foot. What's pathetic is how you aren't really unifying or uniting the industry at all. All you really are doing is nothing more than proving to the world that the sun has risen and set on you, and a new generation is rising. There is one thing that I do respect Ron Buster for saying to me a while back, though. He said to me that I'm one of the ones with the biggest potential, and as much as it pains me to say this, he's absolutely right. He's absolutely 100% right. But one thing that he and his congregation of understudy puppeteers who he jumps on command for need to understand is this. I got to where I'm at right now by saying and doing what the hell I want. I didn't get to where I'm at because of sponsorships and charging folks to be a part of something special. I didn't get to where I'm at by kissing ass. I didn't get to where I'm at by brown nosing. I didn't get to where I'm at by conforming to the norms of this side of the wrestling society. And I certainly did not get to where I'm at by being weak and spineless or by disrespecting people who have paid tribute to me. No, I got here because I have the balls to say and do things that nobody else does. Why do you think most of the Xbox side of this community asks for me to do commentary sessions over their matches? It's because I have respect for this industry. I love this. This shit right here is what saved my goddamn life. And I don't need or want a hypocritically edgy movement who wouldn't be jack shit without their fans or trusty sponsors to get to where I want to be, not just in CAW but in life as well. I don't need any of that. I'm surrounded by enough folks who I love and respect as if they were my family. 3 in particular who I love and respect like brothers more than anybody else. One who was kicked from school for words in a promo being misconstrued. One who lost the love of his life and knows his czars all too well. And one who was stabbed in the back by folks who weren't really his friends in the first place after he said and did something stupid that nearly cost him everything. Each of those men have been through enough. I have been through enough. All we want to do is create how we want to create and have fun without being judged. All we want to do is be the best at what we do and cater to our audiences because we don't necessarily give 3 fucks, 2 shits, and a rat's ass and a pear tree about who else is doing what. Not anymore. We will silence every critic. We will gain the respect and support of our respective and collective universes without the help of the mindless Mama Lukes that deserve to get kicked right in their stupid faces. The sun has set on those with sponsors, and time has been fortunate enough to pass you by before you stayed around long enough to become damaged goods. So with all that said, now here comes the part where I stop shooting on those who don't matter anymore and turn my attention to the matter at hand. The Mutiny Mafia. You guys sure got one up on me and Virgil in Seattle, I'll give you that. You got one up on the whole roster of Ring of Valiance as well, I'll give you that. But none of you, especially you, Tom Doyle, are gonna destroy my brainchild. Because I already know what you're doing. I already know the scare tactic game you're trying to play here. But Tommy D, if I'm not scared of what higher-ups in the industry are capable of doing to me, what makes you think I'm afraid of what you and the Circle Jerk posse are gonna do to me? I'm not scared of anything or anybody, especially not somebody who knows he can't lace my boots. So your little idle threats don't mean shit to me. You won the Universal Championship off of a mistake I made. So remember this, Tom Doyle. The next time we go at it in the ring, so help me God, I'm gonna correct the mistake that you made. You put me down, Tom. I'll give you that. But what you didn't and couldn't do is keep me down. That was your mistake. And when we meet again, it'll be for all the marbles. I'm gonna take everything back and make this place safe again. Because that is what will put the butts in the seats.
You know what? Why don't we let the record show that despite what most people may think, I am more than just a cop. I am more than just some pixelated character, and that doesn't take rocket science to put together. I am more than just a pretend character like the rest of the bastards with make-believe names out there. Because contrary to what a certain New Jersey native, whose mother honestly should have swallowed during the time he was conceived, along with his little peanut gallery friends may think about me, my name isn't Chuck, and I am the furthest thing from make-believe. My name is Mandy, and you all better ring that into your fucking head, because I am as real can goddamn be. And no, what happened to me a few months back in regards to my mental health issues was not the fault of Virgil Snow. Or since we're shooting first and asking questions later, my mental health issues are not, and never were, the fault of Tim. Nor were they my fault either. It was simply the fault that despite the distance between us, and seeing that he's in Carolina and I'm in Canada, and despite us being separated currently, Virgil and I still have a great deal of love and respect for each other. Which is way more than what I could say for somebody who is known for openly being politically incorrect and gets enabled by the weakest, most spineless rat in this community. And they did Virgil dirty again. And now they're trying to get to me? But you know what? They won't be able to do that. Why? Because we have what they don't. And that is not only respect for ourselves, but we also have respect for this industry and respect for those who look up to us. All the fucking sponsors in the world will not change the fact that you're all just like everybody else around there. You are not, and never were, special, especially not without Alex there to steer your ship. You would have to be strong-minded to run a promotion, and let's face it, we've all seen how sloppy their shop is run over there, especially without Black Heron as the headmaster, or let's say, head of the table. Ultimately, though, I know that what I say will not matter. Regardless, you know why? Because those disgusting, nasty, shameless, scandalous stalker creeps will just keep on going and going until we all finally just say, fuck this shit, and off ourselves. Which I'm positive would not only tickle their fancies to such a high degree, but they would most likely get off on the death of just about any one of us. But you know what the kicker really is? We here at Reign of Valence, as well as those of us who are on multiple shows, we ain't dying anytime soon, alright? We have a spirit stronger than any other, and continuing on, that fact is going to be proven. Even if it means we have to make a change that'll benefit everybody. So with that being said, I must now prepare for my match with Olga at UnCivil War. But before I go, I must say this. I'm sure you all remember that fateful Monday night on January 4th, 1999. You know, the day that Raw never lost again. The night that butts were put in the seats. Well, Reign of Valence is not normally the type to spoil any results in other promotions, but because we've had enough of being treated like we don't belong, we here at Reign of Valence are not sorry for what's about to be said. I'm sure you've all heard that a show called Requiem is supposed to be coming out soon. Well, to further change the natural order of things, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. That big goofy looking reject from that rusty circus? Yeah, Cyanide. At Requiem, he's going to be walking out with their world heavyweight title. Now that is most definitely sure to put some butts in the seats. But considering the level of blandness that exudes from that guy, I doubt that him winning the World Heavyweight Championship will do anything to boost his stock. So in closing, put this in your thick heads. I, Mandy Herrera, say this. That's not a prediction. That is a spoiler. Civility and respect were thrown out the fucking window a long time ago. The second they decided to be despicable human beings. And now? Well, to quote Lemmy Kilmister, it's all about the game and how you play it. And their time is undoubtedly up. Let's just say it's up forever.